It's your boy Young Kiyoma, aka Earth315 Perona, aka the hash slinging slasher, aka Nick, and who are y'all?
Yo, bro, what's going on? It's your boy Phable, aka PJ, aka Prince Javon. What's happening?
And it is your third host, Josh, aka JC, and welcome back to Tower Talk, episode 59.
Yep,
59.
almost at the end of the season. Actually, after this episode, we'll have to hopefully be caught up so we can stream episode 60.
Well, we take a hiatus after each season?
Yeah,
right?
we usually. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
so we-
episode 60 has to be streamed.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, we take a hiatus after 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be all right.
Well, no, but I was saying if we're not catch up, how are people? We can't give a date at the end of this episode if we aren't caught up by then.
Oh, okay.
Then people won't. You know what I'm.
No, I feel
But yeah. So
What's our subscriber count?
it is currently at 68 subscribers right now. I
yeah,
don't know.
you guys went actually, like, dumb. I don't know what the fuck
we're
happened, 'cause
still
we didn't
behind. Y'all haven't even heard us threaten y'all yet.
Yeah, we haven't even, you guys haven't heard the threats
Jesus.
yet.
Y'all didn't hear our threats for y'all to subscribe, but y'all did it anyways, which is terrifying. Might I
So,
add.
thanks.
I don't know if I
One of
should
our
thank you
subscribers
or
works
be
for the
scared.
NSA. You heard me?
You've been fooled.
No, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said one of our subscribers works for the NSA.
That'd be so fire.
It's just like, nigga.
One of our
Oh my
68
God,
subs.
somebody needs to.
That'd be dope as hell. You get episodes
Oh,
early on the
okay.
DL, Lucky.
Yeah, for real. You get episodes early.
You get episodes as they're happening. No edits, no nothing.
No edits, no nothing.
Shit, we don't even gotta open a Patreon at this point.
Well,
So yeah, how y'all been, man?
y'all can go first, or it's up. I don't really care.
I don't need it. Josh!
Rip.
Besides the daily grind, just trying to have fun. Till my last breath, man, for real. Just over this week. I had a moment of a deep realization of how I guess scary the truth is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it almost made me. I had to just recalibrate myself, and it kind of changed how I view certain things now. Just with how, that whole term, scare money, make no money.
Mhm.
I really kind of realized that I have to be good in some areas and
Sorry to cut you
to
off,
make money.
but it's really funny that you're saying that because earlier this week I made Ben come to that same realization in a league match of all things. Because they were playing league and he was pushing a tower while nobody was visible on the map and it was almost down and he started trying to back. I said, "What you doing?" He said, "I want to take the tower, but I'm scared." I said, "Scare money don't make money." And he immediately goes, "Wait. You right as hell." And he immediately started going and then immediately backed and there was a team fight going on without him. And so he backs and then walks towards the team fight and goes, "Scared money don't make money," and goes in by himself and wins. And it was one of the funniest things I've
That's
ever
kinda
fucking
funny.
seen.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could just walk into a situation, like, scare money, don't make money, win.
It's the truth,
So,
bro.
yeah. Nah, continue.
Yeah, it's the truth, bro. Yeah, just trying to have fun until my last breath, man.
And the truth.
Nick?
Well, I've been trying to get us caught up. I've been editing some stuff for myself in the background, but I haven't been able to release anything, which is why I'm still stuck at 49, which is really fucking annoying. I haven't done. I got really far on Yakuza No Damage in like 2 weeks time, and then was just like I need a break now, you know. So I'm kind of on the back burner on content right now. I have some content ideas, but nothing crazy. Fucking. I've been streaming every day though. Well, except today. I did not stream today because I wanted to take a little break. But I've been streaming every day for the past damn near month, actually. So that's pretty cool. And what else have I been doing? Not much. I'm waiting for DNF to come out, man. I really am.
Yeah.
DNF is so close. It's like June 20 something, I think, 28th or something. And I'm just waiting for that to come out. I'm waiting for Gundam to come out. I know me and Josh keep hyping these games up, but I need them. I need these games.
Yeah, a small taste of crack. You just need more.
Small taste of crack.
Small
That is
taste
insane.
of crack. All right. Well,
Never thought about it that way. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah, neither did I, if I'm gonna be honest.
AKA MSG.
MSG
Yeah,
is low
that's
key
right.
kind of like crack.
Exactly,
I'm not
crack.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's on our chips, bruh. I'm snacking on them hoes.
But yeah,
It is? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
Nigga.
But MSG is just big salt.
Big salt.
Big salt. But yeah, I haven't been doing much. If y'all want to catch me on stream though, like I said, I've been streaming pretty much every day usually around either like 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern, or like later in the day, like around 12 to 6 Eastern, or 12 to 6 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, that's what I've been up to though. How about you, PJ?
I think it's funny, low key, how Josh came to his. Josh, I got a question for you. I just want to see about some. What day do you think you came to that realization?
It was Friday.
It was Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering.
All of us got a scared money don't make money story today, it seems.
Not necessarily a scared money don't make money. I was talking about the have fun to your last breath one. So my week was eventful, to say the least. One of the dudes that I work with passed away.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was my G. It's that man Frank. We called him the Italian Stallion, so pour one out for my nigga.
God damn, he had a nickname?
Yep. Yeah, nah, Frank was that. Nah, that was the Italian Stallion, bro. That was the Stallion. Meg got nothing on that nigga, mind you. Nothing.
I believe it.
Yeah, nah. That dude. We used to make fun of him. Not like actually make fun of him, but it was like he's from up north. And so we'd always be like, nah, like Frank is a mob boss. Like the only reason that he's down here is because he's just like this is just a cover up. Like the only reason this nigga's down here is because it's a cover up. He's definitely in the mob. He's definitely the boss. Because nobody says in the corner, like in the kana, except for the boss. Like, no. But yeah, like that was my guy. So had that junk, and then with that happening, it just kind of made me think about it a little bit more. Like, like I really got to kind of do this junk like it could be your last breath at any given moment, because it literally can.
The truth.
So that, and so like with that, I got that on Wednesday. That's whenever we found out was Wednesday. Sorry, I'm freaking saying a lot. I got a douchebag in Destiny that doesn't want to die.
Oh, every time.
Yeah, well, you know, it
without
freaking happens.
fail, baby.
But all right, he's dead. So
all right, he's dead. Anyways.
My week was like, it was pretty all right, but I mean, I feel like that's about as all right as it can get.
Yeah.
With something like that.
For sure.
It just kind of made me relook at stuff that I had known, but it's kind of like knowing something versus acting on it.
Yeah.
It's like a night and day difference. So now I'm kind of more in the we still have to act on this no matter what. I am working on a song.
Poggers.
Holy shit.
I got my niggas I got my nigga Steph. Shouts out Steph. I got my nigga on my ass literally because I told him I was like, all right, here's the deal. I was gonna be like, all right, I need one of y'all to do it, but we tried that before, and because we're not in such close proximity, it's not as easy.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, Steph. And I'm also telling him, like, okay, I'm not gonna be the only nigga. Like, you're not just gonna be like, yo, get on your stuff, and then you not be on yours. So better get to it. So yep, working on a song. I'm supposed to finish it. I was supposed to finish it at 8, but a lot of stuff came up, literally. Like my brother's in town and birthday week. So I gotta do different stuff and then podcast. Then I forgot to finish editing because life. So
I've been there.
might have been behind on some stuff, but I can probably say this without a doubt. Lord willing, y'all will get an EP by the end of this year.
Okay. Fire.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much my week.
I've been working on some music here and there. I've got a few in the vault right now. I doubt I'm gonna drop, but I got a few in the vault right now.
In the vault by Young Kyoma.
No. Fuck off.
For real.
Fuck off.
You did do the in the lab,
in
which
the lab.
if y'all didn't check out, come on,
It's
bro.
not that good.
Young Kyoma.
It's not that good.
He only says that because he's humble about it, but no,
it
it's
wasn't.
actually pretty good, man. Check it out, man.
It was poor quality.
I was banging that hoe, bro. I was like, bro, this shit is nodders for real.
Yeah. But yeah, in the lab was more like me testing stuff though. It was just I don't want to vault stuff that I'm testing, but the stuff I'm currently making is stuff that I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with. So I don't know if I'm gonna drop it just because I don't know if it's like too good. I did show Josh one of them.
Okay.
The other day. But yeah, I've also been working on shit.
Solid.
King shit.
Relative Part 2. I'm waiting on it.
Oh my god. Do you know that Relative is planned to actually be a series?
No, I just said that because I like that song a lot.
So fun. Okay, let me actually explain. I'll break this down because I've talked to somebody about this. I don't remember who it was, but so Relative, the one that you hear on the tape is first off, not the original version of that song. Because the original version of that song was something that I made on the tape, and then 2 days before I released it, it got copyright claimed. Even though I used a beat that was 100% free, and I looked it up, and no other songs use that beat because I try to find shit that has less than 1,000 views. So there was that, and I was like, well, whatever. And then I had a song. I had one before that that wasn't that good that I showed to like 2 people that I didn't really like. But actually, I've been working on the idea for that song for years. Because it was originally a much, much longer song. But then I realized I could break those songs up into smaller songs if I find a way to talk about those stories. Because the thing about Relative is it is all like true shit. Like that's all like stuff that related specifically to family issues that has affected me, right? So I actually do plan on Relative being like a series type thing. So Relative, like the one on the tape, is just the first one. When the second one or third one or whatever, when the other ones happen, nobody knows. But I do plan on that being a series. On some like, not as good Lovesick type shit. So.
All right.
Yeah, that's a little interesting thing about that. So, do we have any new comments, Josh? Would we happen to have any?
Yeah, we just got one from what I recall. Yeah. It's on YouTube Studio.
YouTube Studio.
It is from our well, not YouTube Studio, YouTube Shorts.
Sorry, I
It
had
is
to get
from
your ass.
our Fear of Beautiful Women.
Okay.
Or what?
A Fear of Beautiful Women clip.
Oh,
And
okay.
he says, or she says, feel a load. Quote unquote, move, ho. Two dead skull emojis
Uh,
by Zach. Shout out to you, man.
shout out to Zach. Shout out to Zach for
Shout out to
supporting.
everybody who's yeah, pretty much everybody who's supporting. Right, come on.
Everybody, we have been getting support recently, so shout out to that. Shout out to it's
Shout out to 68, even though you haven't seen the threat. I'm really kind of
yeah,
crazy
y'all haven't
about
been
that.
threatened at all yet. That's absurd. I think that actually starts in the next episode. I think that starts in 55. We're only up to 54 right now. I think we
My
start
only
threatening
question
in
now
55.
is, if they haven't been threatened, is the response going to change after they've been threatened?
Yeah, that's a good question. Will we get less support for threatening, or will we get more, or will it?
Oh, we'll
not?
definitely get more. It's a threat.
It's a threat. That's true. That's
No, I'm just
true.
playing.
I'm gonna break your fucking legs.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Touch your legs.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's shout out to the support. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of support, Josh, hit us with the tech support right quick.
All right. First off, this week I got MX test. MX Switch tester kit. If you guys don't know, you can get a test kit for the MX keys. And if you don't know anything about keyboards and stuff, pretty much there's different keycaps. You can get if you're trying to get a keyboard that works well for you. So they have this little tester kit on Amazon. It's like $15. I bought it a while ago because I wanted to test out some things for my dream setup. And yeah, while I was looking for stuff to recommend, I thought I might as well recommend that to y'all. Yeah, so it'll be in the links description. But yeah, tester, you pretty much just press on it, see which key feels best for you. Now, although it is a little hard because it's like you really want to actually have a keyboard with these different type of MX keycaps, so you can actually get a feel for how it would feel typing. But you can at least like gauge like each like the actual button press. So so when you get it, you'll be able to test that out, and then yeah, pretty much they're all like coded. You got the MX red, the red one, obviously cherry. You got the MX black, you got the MX blue, you got the MX brown, green, gray, linear gray, clear, and white. So depending on those switch types, you pretty much get to test out which one works well for you. So I recommend that if you're looking to get a good keyboard. So that's my first one. And then my last one, I think I've already recommended this, but I don't remember. But I do recommend a African net sponge. I'm sure, I don't know if a lot of people have used this before, but obviously, if you guys don't know, like my half of my family is from Ghana, which is a country in Africa. And my grandma, she uses like the African net sponges a lot. And it's just because, obviously it's her home country stuff. But I was just like, man, is that really effective though? Like, does that really work? So I remember buying it last year, and yeah, it's really effective. I'm personally just done with like cloths and all that stuff. I just don't feel like it's effective. And plus, I always want to wash my back properly, so it's long enough to reach your back. It's sturdy enough to like, get off the dirt. And there's actually like, it's ran by an African company, so supporting
Support the
the business. Yeah, so they make pretty good sponge nets. I'm gonna send y'all a link. It's $10 a piece, and it's gonna last you for a couple of years if you plan on sticking with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tech for me.
Well, we've got a little bit for the news today, so do you wanna start it off, Josh, or should I?
Yeah, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna get the little pieces of
Little bit-
news.
little
Well, I
bits.
only have one.
Oh, okay.
So this is interesting. I just found this out today. Burger King in Austria unveils the same side bun Pride Whopper
What?
in honor of Pride
Fuck
Month.
off! I'm oh. This just in, we are now coloring our buns black for Black History Month, boys.
We gonna have black cheese. It gonna look like a barbecue, bro. It gonna look like the cookout, my nigga. Oh my god! You said you want your ice cream burnt too? I put that shit on the grill. Don't even worry about it. Like, why do black families like to do that, bro? Like every cookout I've been, hot dogs burnt, hamburgers burnt.
This is exactly what's happening,
Corn,
bro. It's
burnt.
hey, bro. We got buns on the same side because y'all gay, right? In February, we're gonna use food coloring to make the buns black for Black
Nah,
History
they
Bro.
can't do that because October. They already got the spooky one. They just gonna make it talk.
So, are they gonna design? Like, are they gonna make their own like the bottom buns, or are they just gonna like?
I
No,
don't.
I think they're
Alright.
literally just taking two tops and throwing them together.
I unironically,
That is
I am so upset.
Low
about
key,
this.
I'm just like, bro.
I'm so angry.
What?
This is like these people have been retweeting like as a meme. There's this old ass from 2015. It's a promotional tweet for Pride Month done by Chipotle. Hold on, I gotta
What?
find it.
Oh,
I gotta
God.
find it. I gotta find it. I found it.
Oh, I've seen this one too.
Are you serious, bruh?
Homo estas. Oh my god, the branding and the marketing on this is
Oh,
my
that's such
goodness.
a fucking banger.
These niggas
Oh.
are Chipotle, bro.
I thought you said Chick-fil-A at first. That's
No,
why I was like,
Chipotle.
this is
You know
gonna get
Chick-fil-A ain't doing shit
political.
for Pride
That's
Month.
why. Yeah, that's why I said this sounds political as fuck. I thought you
Oh
said
my
Chick-fil-A. I was
God.
like, nigga, huh?
Oh
Nah.
my
Oh
goodness.
god, it's gonna be a bash.
Oh my god.
I
fucking-
just see one of the replies that has the F word on his deal. Bro, what?
Homo estas. That is wow. All right. All right.
Jesus, I can't stand these niggas. It's like, what is wrong with you?
What? Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude. Oh man.
At Chipotle tweets. Thanks for the love.
People will find any way to market a group that is less than themselves. Holy fuck.
Thanks for the love.
Oh.
Man, you're just gonna scare away the customers, dog. What is
customers?
this?
The ghost.
I'm surprised there's even a Burger King in Austria. Like,
You're still on the fact that it's in Austria.
Dude, I'm still on the fact that these niggas really did this, bro. Like,
who eating Burger King in
Who
Austria?
eating Burger King?
I didn't even know. Hey, stop.
Who
Chill,
eating Burger
bruh.
King?
Chill, bruh. Niggas is broke out here, bruh. You got to do what you got to fucking do.
Oh
I had
my God.
I had a Burger King chicken sandwich for the first time like a week ago.
Oh, you
Really?
That is one of the nastiest things
You
I
don't-
have ever had in my fucking life.
nigga. As soon as I heard Burger King and chicken, I said, "Oh, you."
That shit was fucked up. That shit felt like a fucking Geneva Convention break, bro. I don't even
Whoa.
fucking know what happened, bro.
I
Oh
said
my
it's a war crime.
I ate it and I didn't come back to this planet for another 3 days. Like, I don't know what happened.
Wow.
That shit
Like
was
post-COVID?
so nasty.
Josh, have you had COVID before?
Yeah.
Like that post. Well, I think you probably took it like a champ because you're already healthy. Shoot, when I had to go on that water diet,
Oh yeah.
water and oranges for freaking 2 weeks straight, and then
Ooh.
I went to go eat. Nah, water and oranges is straight, but
But just drinking and like, bruh.
nah, drinking tasted like. Well, I don't want to say it because some niggas apparently don't understand what that means. Like, I was like, bro, I felt like I was like, it just tasted like a frog. Like, if a frog had a taste, it was the water that I was drinking when I had COVID. Like, it was just like, ew. It just tastes like if slime from like Nickelodeon wasn't because it is edible or whatever. But I'm like, if that junk was like gross, it would taste like this water. And niggas was like, so how do you know what a frog tastes like? I'm like, I'm about to knock you in the throat, bro. Like, get away from me, bro. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Bruh. Yep,
But
this is what companies are doing.
Happens
double-sided
anytime
buns.
it happens anytime they get the ability to do it. I mean, they did that last month for it was the Asian American Pacific Islander thing.
What did niggas do for that?
I saw a lot of more like influencers and stuff doing stuff to appeal to that one than I did companies, but it's still people marketing to appease.
Oh yeah, nah, appeasement's the way to go nowadays.
That's so fucking raw as hell, dog. That's so sick.
Bruh. Then I saw FaZe Clan's. Oh,
dude,
no.
did you see how much hate
No,
FaZe
what
Clan was
happened?
getting?
No, what happened now?
FaZe Clan did a post for Pride Month. Like, that's it. They just did a post, like, acknowledging it. And everybody in the comments is so, like, just mad hateful.
And then one of the FaZe Clan members was like, I don't support LGBTQ
Yeah.
because what was he? He said he was Muslim or something. Then he deleted the tweet. And I'm like, dang, bro. Like, y'all just, I don't know.
Bad luck. Bad luck. Even when FaZe tries to do something nice, they do it wrong.
Jeez. That is tough.
It's okay. They're going bankrupt soon anyways. It doesn't matter.
You said what?
You know they're in the red like 10 mil right now, right?
Talking about like stocks?
Just in general. Like, the company is down 10 mil.
I
Like,
didn't know
they're
that
in
FaZe was up,
debt.
like ever. I thought that stopped like when freaking Modern Warfare 2 stopped being a thing. Like,
you thought FaZe just been gone?
I mean, yeah, kinda. I mean, like,
I mean, might as well. Might as well. Honestly, you know what? You right.
You know what sucks though? Like FaZe is like almost like the people who don't know anything about gaming. They're just thinking, oh yeah, like when it comes to gaming content creators, like FaZe Clan,
yeah.
and so like they may represent, gaming
As
differently.
a whole,
Yeah, if they are doing certain things that it's like,
like hating gay people.
Yeah,
So,
like,
or creating cryptocurrency scams.
Yeah, so it's just like, you just digging your own hole, bro.
FaZe might be the biggest floppers on the planet. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know, nigga. There's a lot of floppers
There's
out there.
there's a lot, but they just do it so spectacularly.
Like, dang, bro. If flopping was a professional sport, you'd be competing with rappers. Like,
you'd be competing with rappers and people who peaked in high school still in the NBA.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus. Chill.
Oh my goodness. He do not hold back.
If flopping was a professional sport, you'd be in a league of your own.
God damn.
Dang. Tough.
But yeah.
It said tough.
So yeah, apparently in Austria they got gay hamburgers now.
Why did niggas say it like that, bro?
Are you a part of the LGBTQ?
You can
Like,
only
they
eat the gay
ask you
burgers.
that?
You better not. You better. They hand you it immediately. They're like, you better. I better not catch you eating one of them straight hamburgers, boy. Boy, I catch you. I catch you eating that hamburger with 2 different buns. We gonna have trouble, boy.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine just walking in there? Oh yeah, would you like the homo hamburger?
Oh yeah, you look gay. You want the homo burger?
Oh wow, Jesus!
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yuck. That's so gross.
Right.
That's so gross.
Well, the thing is, like, just looking at the burger, I'm like, that's gonna be a very hard sandwich to eat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not even like, dang.
It's not
Like,
even gonna look like that. Like, it's probably gonna look like it's a normal burger. How like
it's
compressed
gonna be
they.
sesame seeds on the bottom. Like, bro, why?
Ew.
Exactly.
seeds.
Sesame seeds on your tongue off rip, bro. Come on now.
Ew.
Like,
Burger
ain't even
King on
think
your
about it,
tongue.
bruh.
Burger King on your tongue. Ever.
I think people
I'm
stopped
a
liking
victim.
Burger King, bro. When that freaking foot lettuce video came out, it was OV.
It was over. It
was
was. I mean,
over.
to be fair, I was never a Burger King fan, but that shit killed it for sure.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, that's like what's that one dude? It's like Howard Dean. Howard Dean, that nigga that ran for president back in like 2001, but then like his freaking speech, he freaking like
Yeah.
raptor called.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, rip your campaign, bro.
You're done. You're
You
done.
had a good run, bro.
Try
You
again.
had a good
Try again.
run.
That's over.
Oh man.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got, Josh?
That was it.
Was it? Okay. I suppose we can talk about the state of play right quick. You know, it happened this
sir.
week. State of play, nice little PlayStation conference. We
It's
actually
20 minutes,
have
I
more
believe.
conferences later, like soon.
Oh yeah, June is that month.
June is the month.
I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it, but did they talk about Bungie like with them? Did Bungie talk about anything?
No. No.
They weren't.
They
even
didn't?
there. Nah, they weren't there.
No.
What do you mean?
It was
that's-
20 minutes. It was
It
literally.
was literally just rapid fire shit.
I mean, I
Yeah.
get,
And most of it was 16 and Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, they had like Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah.
They got some VR games.
Yeah.
They had that cat first person game. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I forgot what it's called.
it's a game where you play as a cat. Yeah. It
Yeah, I
looked
don't know.
so weird, but I was like, huh, that seems interesting. That looks like something sick as fuck for an indie game playthrough.
It looks like cat, but like Death Stranding. You know,
Yeah,
like,
Death Stranding
just
cat. Yeah,
walking
it's just raw
around.
as hell.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that would go.
What?
I literally have no other way to explain it to you, PJ. You'd have to see it yourself.
no, I
Yeah,
understand.
like,
It's
they didn't
just
show
like,
anything
dude said
interesting with
cat,
it.
Death
Just-
Stranding. I'm like, oh my god.
But also, it's like cyberpunk. It's like cyberpunk.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It's like a cyberpunk setting. So like the cat's fighting these like small animals in a cyberpunk setting.
It's fighting?
Well, no, I saw like there was like a hold on. You would have to look at the trailer again, but there's like a
Cat combat.
engagement. There's like the cat meets with like these like rats and stuff.
cat
Oh,
combat.
really?
But,
Okay, I was wondering
Watch
like
this
what's
nigga.
going on?
Just start freaking sweeping rats.
Sweeping the streets with these rats.
Literally.
Bruh. Yeah, it's coming out July the 19th.
Taking out these rats, call me a street sweeper.
Yeah. I knew that was
He
coming.
said,
And yeah, I guess I'm interested.
yeah,
I'm
it's
definitely interested.
interesting. They showed off Callisto Project or Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, Protocol.
Which I saw it, and before they showed the name, I was like, that's Dead Space. That gotta be Dead Space. I was like, is that Dead Space? It's gotta be Dead Space. And then it said Callisto Protocol. I was like, oh, I'm no longer interested. And then I found out later that it's from the people who made Dead Space, but the publishers stole the IP of Dead Space, so they can't use that name anymore. So then I was just like,
Okay.
oh, so it's Dead Space. Well, I'm instantly
Okay.
more intrigued.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Dead Space is pretty good.
Yeah, especially with this these graphics and the new gen.
Yep. And that's coming from somebody who's a renowned horror game hater.
Oh yeah, you don't usually
I'm
play
not a
those.
big horror game fan, but Dead
I don't
Space.
play them. I'll watch them though.
Dead Space is pretty good. I'll watch them from time to time, but Dead Space is pretty good. I like Dead Space. I think Evil Within's pretty cool. As weird as like weird and buggy as it is, it's pretty good. There's
Yeah, they had the Spider-Man. They put Spider-Man on the PC.
yeah, Spider-Man Remastered coming to PC, which means they'll probably give the what is it, the Miles Morales game as well. And I know that they leaked Uncharted on PC a while back. I know it. Something in my heart, the heart of the cards tells me that Uncharted Collection is gonna be on PC.
We honestly,
We already have Uncharted
they've
4 and 5, I think. No,
yeah, they have already talked about it. They released Uncharted games on the PC now, so it's gonna happen. I believe it.
Man, if they better not, because if a gang gets their hands on Uncharted 2 multiplayer on PC,
Man, oh, bro, I want to revisit 3 too, bro. Like, oh,
I just want to play through all those games
classic.
again. I don't have my PS3 set up, so I can't play. I haven't played through them recently. I used to. My most replayed game of all time, like my most replayed single player game, is Uncharted 4.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I've played through that
Nice.
game like 6 times.
Jeez.
Classic right there.
Fire ass game. Best
Yeah.
game in the franchise, in my opinion.
What, 4?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't play 4, so I can't say too much on that.
I like 4. I mean, I like all of them, but I like 4 and probably 2 the most.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's classic moments playing those games. Yeah. And then they had Street Fighter 6 coming out next year.
I saw it. So here's the thing about Street Fighter 6. First off, not a big Luke fan, but and I know that he's the new poster boy for Street Fighter, so it's whatever. Indifferent. I'll grow to him eventually, right? But they did just make him Sean, which is a little bit upsetting because y'all could have just put Sean in the game. But
yeah.
we'll see. Here's the thing: is they managed to. We went from 2 years, or like a year to 2 years of hearing nothing about Street Fighter 6 to a trailer and everything about the game being leaked in like a day.
Yeah. They showed a lot.
They showed because they like showed a lot.
There was another
and then,
trailer too.
Yeah, there's like 2 trailers, and then the character designs got leaked, and like a whole bunch of like in-game models and like supers and stuff got leaked.
Yeah.
And all the new designs are so fucking sick. I'll send them to the group. Hold on. A lot of new characters as well. And there's some other stuff about SF6 that I'm about to get into that is very conducive to like new players actually playing the game. Which if this is the game that makes fighting games like blow up, I'm down for that. Because what a lot of people don't know is I used to be a big Street Fighter player before 5. I liked 4, but I played a lot of like 2, a lot of Third Strike, a lot of 3 Alpha. And I think that this game doesn't look bad. They're doing a thing where like there's a new control scheme where it's like you can choose to play whether either classic or modern, and modern is like a simple combo system, and then classic is like, you know, just typical Street Fighter. So it's more conducive to like new players trying to learn the game. They're also introducing like commentator voice packs, which is something that a lot of FPSs do. So that's really interesting to see, because I know a lot of FPSs that, you know, a lot of people are in the like esports community for really like that feature. So I think there's a lot of cool stuff surrounding Street Fighter 6, as well as the game's aesthetic of like, it's a lot of like stylized like graffiti shit with the supers and stuff like that. It's like more realistic, super stylized, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
That being said, when we were watching it, Choco did say something really funny, cause like in the trailer they're playing like a song that's like, I'm assuming, made for the game, and he had a really funny bit where, because it was a rap song and there was a whole bunch of graffiti and shit, and he was just like, what if they were fighting but it was actually in the streets? And I thought that shit was hilarious, because that really is what they're making it seem like they want it to be a lot more. I don't know how to explain it, but I do know that it takes place, like, the timeline for Street Fighter's real fucked up, but I know it takes place like pretty late in the timeline as well. So yeah, I'm interested in Street Fighter 6. I think it's cool. That being said, I'm still waiting for DNF. So
yeah. What else? They had Final Fantasy 16.
they did show Final Fantasy 16. The gameplay looks like DMC. The game looks real fucking nice.
Bro, I saw some of them transitions to like the fights,
the actual
like,
gameplay, and it was like seamless. It looked like some Yakuza shit. Like, you know how they'll have like the cutscenes that start off the fight and then it like turns into the fight, you know?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it felt like. And it looks so good. It comes out next year.
Yeah.
So does Street Fighter 6.
Oh, it does?
Street Fighter 6 and Final Fantasy 16 both come out next year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it, and it looked like there was like this is just a theory of mine, it's not 100%, but it looked like there was like a large battle, like a large army system, low key. Like there was a lot of like army battles going on there, and I don't know if that was just a dramatic scene they were showing or if you can actually like command an army. But if you can fuck around with like the army and stuff, that game, and I know I'm notorious for bringing up obscure games and shit on the podcast, right? But that game is literally just 99 Nights if there's like an army system. Like, actually, it's ridiculous how, I don't know why, but I was getting huge 99 Nights vibes from that. Which, if y'all haven't played, you should, but it's very hard to play now. Great fucking game. The 99 Nights games are good. 2 isn't as good, but 2 is still decent. 99 Nights is sick. But yeah, it looks really fucking cool. It looks really fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it, right?
That was pretty much it, yeah. State of Play was sick as fuck. Low key.
And what are we having that's coming up next?
We have...
Isn't there like an Xbox?
Yes, Microsoft and Bethesda will be talking on like the 9th or something, I think. 9th or 10th, something like that.
Okay.
And I think Nintendo Direct isn't happening, is it? I don't recall.
That's what they were saying.
I just know that there's a lot of game shit going on right now. Speaking of game shit going on right now, and I guess kind of related to Street Fighter 6, I'll talk about this. It's funny to mention just because I literally just uploaded 54 where we talked about the Emily situation. But so there's this player named Infiltration, right? Okay, pretty well-known fighting game player. Okay. For the record, I'm not a big Infiltration fan, right? I'm a bit of an Infiltration hater even before anything involving him. Okay. But let's say he's had an issue in the past, right? Where, they might have caught him throwing blows with his female partner, okay?
Oh, no.
Neither of them were in the right, and I'm not going to get too into this. Neither of them were in the right, because she an instigating asshole, right? And she also hit him. But he did do that. He got kicked out of the FGC for a little bit because of it. Stuff happens. He comes back like a year or two later, right? This time, He gets banned for he did something else. I don't remember what the other thing was, but a big part of why he's getting banned from all the events right now is may have said something starting with the letter N on stream. Okay.
All right.
And so he's getting banned, and people are making a big deal out of it right now. Okay, he gets banned for saying something that starts with an N. And then the situation gets funny. Because Capcom bans him, right? Capcom bans him from their tournaments after he gets banned from other, like, community tournaments. And he's mad, so he goes, and he's a Korean guy, okay? He's from Korea, right? So he's like, okay, well, I'm not the only one going down. So he says to Capcom, what about this guy that says it? The guy was black.
What? Oh my gosh.
I have never seen a more, like, goofy fucking turn of events than that right there.
No, wait. Did he say what about this guy, or what did he say? What about this nigga?
That's what I was about. That was the bit I was literally about to do. What about this nigga?
What about this nigga? Just like, there's so much wrong with that statement.
Yuck.
It's so gross. It's so ew.
That's freaking funny.
I was like that shit. That's the only reason I wanted to talk about this, was because of the situation where he goes, what about this nigga? It's also crazy.
Like,
it's crazy how many infiltration dick riders there are too. It's insane. Just because he has a fighting game legacy.
Disgusting.
Just freaking throw up emoji.
So yucky.
Disgusting.
So gross.
Oh man. Wow.
Man,
He literally said, oh god. He said this guy says it too, but he's not getting in trouble. Oh lord.
Low key, bro. What if they took him at that bit and they were like, yeah, this dude does like.
Yeah, Capcom just goes fucking scorched earth.
Just scorched earth. It's like, everybody in there.
None of you niggas.
No.
Oh my gosh. Ain't no way, bruh. Oh my gosh. None of you. Oh my God.
I might be a comedy genius today. Today my comedy juices are just crazy. I'm so fucking funny today.
What?
God damn.
Scorched earth. None of you niggas are saying this ever again.
God damn.
Sorry, sir.
It's like the equivalent of being like, you people.
Yeah, you
Boy.
When no, yeah, that gives some Joel energy.
You damn they're urbans.
Yeah, don't hang around them.
They're a bad influence.
The way he said that made it sound like you actually believed it.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, don't hang around them.
Don't hang around them.
Oh, Lord.
Nothing but trouble from that group.
Listen, son, you can't trust them."
Oh, God.
They're gonna teach you about twerking and ruin your brain.
They'll rub off on you.
And not the good kind. Lordy. This episode.
In this episode, we talk about... Never mind.
This episode, we talk about racism.
Wow, what else is new?
We haven't actually done it in a while.
It's been a little bit. It's been a few episodes.
Yeah,
it's been like 4 episodes. The Emily episode was the last time we talked about it.
That's not racism. That's stupidity.
It was both.
Broke niggas.
All right, and welcome back. We definitely got off track with a conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with here. Y'all might hear
Politics.
that one day.
Dude said politics.
One of our best
can't
bits
say
of
that.
all time, and y'all
Y'all
won't
never know.
Well,
You
y'all
will
might
never
know
know.
if we open a Patreon. We may.
No, you won't.
That was such a good one. That was such a good fucking bit, dude.
Yeah.
That was such a good bit.
I don't even know if that was a bit. That was like a rolling thunder.
I just wanted to flame her.
Carpet bomb, just like
God.
your whole neighborhood up in flames, bro.
Jesus Christ. So, wow, we actually spent like 15 minutes on that.
Moving out. No.
So, well, we need to move out of that conversation somehow.
Oh, we do.
So, PJ, before the podcast, you said you had some questions. Specifically
actually wanna
related to the
segue to it,
topic
okay.
of moving out. So, what you got?
Honestly, I only really had one, just because I feel like I don't know, it could last a while. But I don't know. As I've like just moved forward, I guess, in life, like just getting older and all that stuff, like moving out is like so freaking appealing. It's actually insane. Like, and don't get me wrong, like I love my freaking parents and I love my family and everything, but it's just like certain things I'm just like, man, I kind of just want to be able to do this and not have to worry about XYZ. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna ask Josh, like, what's his like the thing that he kind of is like, man, like I'm really glad I moved out because I can at least do this. Now, like, there's like, there's always like the original. It's like the, wow, I don't have to hear you, breathing down my throat every 5 seconds about, whatever, or the usual reasons that people move out of their parents' house type of beat. But like, what's something that might be just like either odd or just like something that you like that, maybe someone else might not really be like, oh, well, like it's not that big of a deal. Like related to moving out.
Well, the first one is no more distractions.
Why'd you say it like that? Don't do that. Don't do that shit in my ears ever again. Don't do that.
What you mean? This is ASMR, the podcast.
No, it is not. No,
We'd like
sir.
to welcome you to the.
No, it is not.
This is the black segment of the podcast.
I feel like we just had that conversation, didn't we?
Oh no, that was the nigga section of the podcast. Which is why no one is gonna be able to hear it ever again.
So that like a preacher.
Nah, like that Cat Williams skit where he said, "Y'all had a black president. Y'all don't want no nigga president. You get a nigga president. Some real. Y'all gonna have some real stuff going.
Oh god.
Y'all had a black president. Y'all don't know what to do with a nigga president."
Bruh. Yeah. Yeah. Just no more distractions. Honestly, that's the first thing that I've noticed is like you can actually do your schedule, and you can also, it's all up to you. So when you're doing your schedule, it's not like, unless something happens, obviously life, whatever, but you can pick whether you answer their phone call. You know what I'm saying? You can have 20 missed phone calls.
Yes, sir.
I don't have to do shit for you, dog.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I could leave.
I can choose.
Yeah, I could leave at 1 a.m. and like no one's asking me like, "What your black ass doing?" Like I'm doing what you want to do.
Sometimes, nigga, you might need that.
Sometimes, yeah. But yeah, it's just that freedom of just not feeling like, oh, I gotta, restricted. Kind of. That's like another thing, just restriction. Just golly, bro.
Do you have one that like? I mean, we can honestly edit it out if it's like strange, but like, do you have anything that's like kind of, I don't know, something that you're just like I enjoy doing this. Thank God I don't forget my parents around. It's like, I don't know. It might be like maybe you're like a coffee fiend, and people are.
I won't lie. Sometimes those Minute Maid gallon juices.
Oh, my nigga drinking out the gallon.
Yep, I'm not gonna lie. I forget the cups, and I'm like, you know what? This is mom, bro.
This is
You don't
mom.
forget the cup. You don't forget the cup. You already know what it is. You like, nigga, this my house.
My house.
That's so
Yeah,
fire.
that-
That's
Bro,
so
I'm doing what
fire.
I want, bro. This my crib.
That's one of
If you got
those.
a problem,
That's one of
let's go
those.
everybody
Oh
on
yeah, I am a
OG.
grown ass adult moments. You know.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I do pay rent.
Hey, hey, bring that shit here.
Bring, bring that shit. Yep. I wonder how many people. I don't do this, but I just thought of like there was moments where I remember being home alone, and like, okay, for example, I'm taking a shower and I forget my towel. So usually I would just like turn off the, put on my clothes, even though it's wet, and just go get the towel. When you by yourself, bro, you
Nigga just walking around streaking.
you don't give a fuck, bro.
My man said, "Who gonna stop me?
Ain't nobody else here.
What you finna do? Snitch on me?"
What you
Facts.
finna do? Snitch?
Yeah,
This nigga
exactly.
in the buff, bro. He in the buff in the other room down there. Cops just like, and what you
This
want me
is
to do
your
about it?
house.
What you want me to do
Yeah.
about it though? You not finna do nothing? Does he live there? Yeah. So you snitching? Only thing I hear is a snitch.
All right,
That's all
take
I'm
your
saying.
ass in.
I'll take you in. Nick. Matter of fact, I got your address.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
I'll be there momentarily.
Yeah.
Knocks on Josh's door. I heard you got a snitch nigga in here.
Josh look at him and go, now that I think about it.
Gets his roommate kicked out. No,
Bruh.
get your black ass mouth shut, nigga.
Bruh. Yeah. Yeah, those minor stuff like that. I'm like, there's no consequences. Screw it. I'm drink out the the juice bottle. Screw it. Yeah.
But
I don't give a
I don't give a fuck.
Keisha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Nick,
fine.
is there anything that you like kind of look forward to?
I want to be out that
moving out?
homophobia.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang, it's not the home.
Oh yeah.
That's tragic.
How that's fucked up. How I'm gonna be in the homophobia?
So Ray is just there.
Oh yeah.
Dang, bro.
Ray be chilling.
Dang.
They be chilling. with Ray.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. Not chilling.
Oh yeah.
Lee, bro. He be
It's
double
okay if that
dipping
nigga
your
like
food
maybe
too,
comes
bro.
over on like a Sunday, maybe. I mean, like it's not your choice. You don't want that nigga there, but it's like, dang, you chilling, bro. That means like, it's not even like let me help you get back on your feet. It's like, bro, Mikasa Sukasa.
you a
type
family
dude. Like,
friend.
that's crazy. Oh, you more than a family friend. You family type. Dude. Like, oh, that's wild.
Lee, bro.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's the
That
big deal for me.
sucks. Yeah, that's tough.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all it is.
Huh. Is there any like possible fears that y'all have with moving out?
Mm,
Who was I talking to about this? I was talking to someone about this like earlier, and they were like, yeah, like whenever you gotta get out you gotta move out by yourself so that way you can find out if you can handle it. And I was like, that's not what that's for. I said, nigga, if you move out, there is no figure out if you can handle it. It's you versus the world out
it's
here.
you
Like,
gotta handle
either
it.
you figure that bit out, like either it works, nigga, or you're dead. Like there's nothing else
It
to do.
works. So you're dead.
Only you, bro.
Like, think about it, bro. You get behind on bills, they send the mob after you, bro. It's GG's.
Yep.
IRS is not playing these games. These niggas want their money and they want it now.
Really?
Matter of fact, they don't
Exactly.
want their money. They want your money and they want it now. That's the definition of the mob.
Bro, they said that's my money now. Like, damn.
That's my money and I want it now.
Mine is
Yeah.
like one of mine is like, well, first off, I don't want to be alone. I can't be alone, right? Because of
Mhm.
whatever mental problem or whatever, right? But I guess what would be a major one? I guess like because my plan as of now involves going somewhere else that isn't the US, right?
Mhm.
That's like the fear is really of like being in somewhere that you don't know, that's like literally entirely different. Because like another city in the U.S. is just like, I don't know the places, but like I know what's around here, But like in another country, say, it's gonna be an entirely different like type of place. Rules are gonna be different, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
that makes sense.
It's a little different in every country. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's like the main fear with that one. How about you? What's your fear as of now?
You talking
you
me?
talking
Yeah, I was talking to you, Josh, since you're already
Okay,
like
cool.
moved out.
Fears. Let me see. So I guess fears that I have now would be I guess being alone, not in the sense of like actual like in the house alone, but if I move out, this is like probably like the stage where it might be kind of stable like this for a bit. Um, obviously I'll be able to see you guys and make trips and whatnot, but as far as like a daily like thing, like I don't know if I'm gonna be with y'all all the time, and there's gonna be moments where I'm gonna have opportunities to make more friends. That's the main thing, is like knowing that like it's gonna be a little bit more harder to make friends because obviously it just depends on who you are, and like if you're easy to walk up to somebody or say something or do something, that's one thing. But I think the opportunities of making friends will be a little bit more harder and limited unless I don't join something, and knowing that like how my schedule is going to be, and like how I feel like I might get like a home work from home job, or just be working and then like doing what I do now. It almost feels like I won't be able to have enough time to like do stuff like a club or join some type of thing, unless I grant that opportunity. So that's my biggest fear, is limited opportunities to make
Mm-hmm.
more
Mm-hmm.
friends. That's one fear that I'm starting to see now,
That's
where
understandable.
yeah, like I don't like, other than the people in my classroom, and I should have brought this up in the intro, but my graphic design, one of my in publishing too, we're making like a magazine. That's my magazine class. And yeah, she said that there was like a club that she was going to open up, and the club, they're going to go, we're going to have lunch, talk about certain stuff, and then at the same time we're going to visit certain like graphic design companies and see like the lifestyle and whatnot.
Mm.
And I also thought I kind of looked at it as like an opportunity to make more friends, because when I'm in class, I'm serious and I'm trying to learn when I'm like whatever she's telling me and teaching me and stuff. So I'm not really like conversational, but I'm trying to see if I can just jump at opportunities to make more friends. So that's like the main fear I see now, that like,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
That's something
I already have.
I'm also that's something I also understand as like and something I was also thinking about bringing up is like another thing about living in another country is the cultural shift.
Mm,
So being able to like meet people and make friends and stuff is a lot more difficult
yeah.
because it's just an entirely different world basically.
Yeah, it is really. And you just, because like with school, you can see like, okay, depending on what you're doing for school, whatever it is, you could see the demographic, like how many kids are going to be like this and whatnot.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's a whole different area, like whole different space.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just don't know, and it's more intimidating.
For sure.
Yeah. I feel like I've possible fears in the future. Like, obviously I moved out, but I haven't got my own place. I guess this is like a fear that I have in general, but um, not being able to sustain myself.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's a fear that I have. Because it almost feels like my mom, and God bless her heart, but she's like the money tower for everyone in my family. Like, and I'm not gonna like get into much details, but she just be helping everybody out. And since she's the rich person, quote unquote, it's like, they always rely on her, and I have to do the same sometimes too. And I don't want to. So like I see myself being the next person to like get on my feet and not like rely on her too much. But I don't want it to where it's like something happens, and then just I have to go back to her. And so that's like the biggest fear I have with moving out, and just possible fears in the future.
Okay, I can see that.
Wait,
I feel
PJ,
like
did you go?
no, not yet. I was gonna
Oh,
say I
you
feel
just got.
like not being able to sustain yourself. I think that's like, and I'm not trying to be like that guy or whatever, but I feel like that's like an overarching fear for probably a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
Yeah.
especially like if you're like brought up to be kind of like more independent, you know?
Mm.
So it's like no one wants to ask for money in the first place. So then it's like, okay, I move out, I'm supposed to have it together. Stuff's getting kind of rough, and I have to ask for money. Or like no one wants to move back in. That's like the big one is like I'm not moving back in with my parents. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then me in terms of like things that I'm just kind of like, man, low key can't wait to do. My stuff is kind of simple. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all definitely have different situations than I do.
Mm.
Um Mine, so like I'm the uh like the baby,
Okay.
right?
Yo, like the guy who
So
hates
it's
gay people?
the
Oh my
are we talking
god.
about the baby?
Yeah.
I didn't know that that was a thing.
Yeah, he hates
Yeah.
gay people. People have been
Yeah, I
making a lot
didn't.
of memes because it's Pride Month involving specifically him.
No, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Anyways, continue.
But yeah, so like because I'm the youngest, it's like you have this like umbrella of a sorts, like this umbrella of protection that's like, of course, like, your parents are gonna be like, oh, like, we're there for you, you need us and all that other stuff, like, basic whatever stuff. But it's like I'm trying to learn certain things now, and it kind of gets hard because it's like you can't. Like they're almost like, no, like I got it. And I'm like, I don't want to be rude and I don't want to be a dick, but
Mm.
I don't want you to help me right now. Because if I have you help me about this and I never get this like down, then like I cannot go out like sheltered that big like that much. Like I know, some stuff, but it's like like the constantly like over your shoulder type of thing. Because
Uh-huh.
I'm also the last one in the house. So it's
Mm.
like they're kind of just like, and I understand, because it's like the whole loving thing. And there's probably gonna be people in the freaking uh comments like, I know this nigga's not complaining about being babied. Like, just wait till you get out, nigga. Like, yeah, I know. But like, okay, like cooking, right? Like I freaking love cooking. I know cooking takes like a fat amount of time though.
Mhm.
Um, but it's like I can't get better at cooking different stuff. Um, or like preparing your own food, stuff like that, while I have necessarily like other people in the house or like not really having that as an issue. And I
Mm.
understand it could be like, you're just taking it all for granted. Trust me, I'm not taking it for granted. I'm soaking these things up. But
Mm.
at the same time, it's like if something is inevitable to happen, the only thing that you can really do is brace. It doesn't
Mm.
mean that I don't appreciate what I have now. It just means that appreciate it and still be like, because if you just kind of appreciate it and you soak it in and you're just like, oh my gosh, like I never thought that blank would happen, then you get blindsided.
Mm.
Like, oh, I never thought I'd be like moving out or whatever. Or like, I never thought I'd have to cook for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then when you actually do, you're like straight up blindsided, screwed for like a little bit. Versus like, I'm gonna take this in strides, and I do appreciate this kind of stuff that's happening, but I do still have to brace for whenever the day comes where it's like, okay, peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Because cooking also, it's like depending on what you're cooking and the recipe, you could take a whole day just trying to get the recipe, supplies, the ingredients, and all that, just to cook it, and then it may be good or maybe actually good. I mean, if it's good, then yeah, like it's worth it. But then you have to think about like the next day.
You
Okay, what are you gonna eat
Mhm.
you
tomorrow?
were talking
And
about
then
cooking, and it's just reminding me of the conversation we had earlier. And you said you said it might take an entire day, and in the back of my mind, I just go, "What the fuck, Lady Gaga know about cameras?"
oh my
No.
god,
And I'm sorry
no,
to cut you off. I know this is completely unrelated, but to the viewers, before the podcast, we were talking about people that get sponsorships or advertisements on videos for something that has totally like nothing to do with whatever they're doing in the video or what they're known for in their videos. So like I saw a Pokemon YouTuber being sponsored by HelloFresh, and I was just like, what the fuck does he know about cooking?
I like some of the
Bruh.
Gaga songs. What does she know about cameras?
But yeah,
It's a creative director of Polaroid.
the fuck Lady
I
Gaga know
like
about
some of the,
cameras.
it was just I like some of the Gaga songs. What the does she know about cameras?
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, you're right, Josh. Sometimes it can take upwards of a day just getting shit like prepped.
Yeah,
Dude,
and it's
when
expensive.
when my parents got COVID, right? I
Mm.
swear that was like a freaking preview, nigga.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
that was a straight up preview, dog. I was humbled so hard in that one like week of my life, so I was just like, "Dang, this is not easy at all." Like, motherfucker,
Yep.
what? I was like, "Nigga, this is hard." It really made me think about it, like a lot of different stuff.
Mm.
Like for example, like nigga, no offense, but like, yo, parents kind of do
Yep.
do some stuff that I'm just like, you're a different breed of person to pull this off, nigga. Because I'd have gave up by now. I'm not gonna hold you. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have made it this far. Like I'm like, Doug, big
Mm.
preach, okay,
Yeah.
to the to the rents. That's what I call them, the rents. Like
Mm.
big preach, because I'm like, nigga, some of
Yeah.
this stuff, bro. Nah,
I may have not always liked it, but it was there, like
it
I had the
there.
meals.
Like it was there. I had to
Yeah.
make that bet, bro. I ain't never been so like that one week, bro. When you want to say stress, bro, the only thing about it is like, oddly enough, there's like something extremely calming about like
Cooking for somebody?
not like not necessarily just like cooking for someone. That week, my anxiety did not show up once
Oh, really?
because I didn't have time.
Mm.
It was like you didn't even have time to be anxious,
That
Mm.
that's something that
and I was like,
that's
yeah,
something
go
that
ahead.
Solus has talked to me about actually.
Yeah, nah,
Is
you didn't
how
even have time to be anxious. Like I
because
was like, this kind of rocks because I was just like,
because she's setting up for her and her mom to move out, and I'm not gonna get into the details or nothing, but she regularly works like 12-hour days now. And so she's like,
Yes.
yeah, I don't even have the time to be depressed anymore.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so like when I was cooking for my parents, right? there was no. To me, it was kind of like peace within chaos, one track mind. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I did not have to sit here and be like, man, do I want to go to the store? Oh, but then if I go to none of that even came up on the radar. It was like, I'm going to the store to get this. I'll be back in X amount of time. Went to the store, got the stuff. No anxious, no anxiety. Didn't have any social anxiety. Wasn't worried about niggas looking at me. Didn't give two shits about nobody else, nigga. Like I was just like, F it. I have to do what I have to do. Peace. That is it. There was no time to think about any social anxiety. There was no time to think about what I even look like walking out this house. Like now I honestly see how folks walk out like, get bruh. Because it's like, I ain't got nobody to impress, nigga. I'm doing my shit regardless. If you want to sit here and judge me because I'm in the soup aisle, bruh,
Nigga,
take
he's
your ass
just
to the
at
bread
soup.
aisle and leave me alone. Like, nah, bitch, like go down the freaking, go down 2 aisles and leave me
How
alone.
you gonna
Like, I'm
judge
just
somebody
at
for
soup.
being at soup, bro?
For real, I'm just at soup.
No
But
cap.
like,
Yeah.
Juck was crazy. Like, I was just looking at it like, nah, like this is kind of OD. The stress of that week, however, was different. It was like, it wasn't like pulling your hair out stress.
Okay.
It was just like those moments where you had time to be like, you soaked that motherfucker up. Like the time that you get, like any downtime, bro, when nobody finna take it. Nobody. Because I was taking care of them. So it's like, if it was different. If it was like, oh, they needed something, I'm not like, oh my gosh, like I'm super stressed. But it's like, just the stress of that week alone, it was like I was running that fucking house. And they were like, oh, like he's doing like such a good job. Like that's crazy. Like you're like taking this like a champ, like, you know, da da da. And I'm just like, bruh, low key. Some stuff I was like getting mad about nothing. That was something that was kind of freaking funny. So little tech, if you didn't know, when you make any kind of like pasta, you know how you're supposed to keep the pasta water and then like mix it back into your sauce or whatever, so it's not like, I don't even know why. I think it's just to like meld it together or whatever. I have no freaking clue, but you're not supposed to dump all of your pasta water.
Yep.
It's because of the salt.
Yeah, like the salt broth.
Yeah, so like you're not supposed to dump any of your pasta water. Yeah, that junk. When you don't have time, bro, you don't think.
Yeah,
you don't think.
I'm trying to get this meal
I'm
done.
trying to get this bit done. So I had to cook for the family. So I was like, okay, we finna just have chicken Alfredo because this bit is easy. I don't know. That whole week just like eye opener, like a motherfucker, bro. Like, nigga, you ever shred chicken?
Man, what method did you use?
Nigga, all right.
Oh,
What method
man.
did you use? And if you use the same one as me, then we are in the exact same boat.
Well, I use a fork.
I use 2 motherfucking forks, nigga.
Yep.
Oh my god. I was like,
yeah.
anytime my parents have ever freaking made chicken soup with shredded chicken, I literally was in that kitchen about to cry. Because I was like, this is so, like, the only thing I could think about is like, if I didn't love you, if I did not love you, nigga, I would not be doing this. I would not know. No, like instantly, as soon as I started, I was like, this is labor. This is legitimate labor. Like, if I didn't love you, I would not be doing this.
That is an arm workout.
An arm workout, nigga? That might as well be freaking included in the Olympics. Like, who can shred the most in an hour? Like, dude, your forearms are going to look like The Rock.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed workout. Go shred some chicken with 2 forks. You're gonna be sitting there like, bro, oh my god, I don't know how anybody did this ever. Like, that junk just kind of made me realize, like, okay, I kind of take some stuff for granted. So that's what kind of turned me over to not doing it as much.
Mm.
Or like at least noticing not to do it as much, because sometimes it's harder to not do it when you're used to it.
Yeah.
But me personally, if I'm being honest, I want the little mistakes bad. Like
Mm.
in the house, I don't really, because it's like a cushion, so like you don't really have to make any mistakes, right? You're just kind of like, hey, I need help with this, or whatever. I'm like, nah, I want to fuck up some rice. Like I want to have that thing where it's like, I totally screwed up that entire thing of rice.
Mm.
Like, because now it's like, okay, well, at least I know how to not make and like how to not screw up your rice.
Yeah, you learned. Yeah.
Because I have a lot of theoretical knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
but like theoretical does not work in the real world. Like it's all practical.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like because I have the cushion, you're not actually able to practice. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had a spam musubi?
Nope.
Neither have I, and I want to so bad. But uh just what's needed is like it's just hard for me to get. Not the materials, but like the time not having because my dad is a freaking ex-chef, so it's like you're holding the knife wrong. I need you
Yeah. Yeah.
in the
Back
other room,
thing.
please. Like please, G.
I'm
Just
cooking the
let
meal,
me
bro.
like I almost cut myself one time. My nail blocked the knife from sinking into my finger.
Lord. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yep, the nail definitely blocked it. I think I still have the mark somewhere on my nail. I think it was my thumb or something like that. But it was like a like legit like I almost like cut a piece out of my nail. And I was like
Mm.
sheesh, bro, that was about to be terrible. But uh, you know, in some aspects it's like thank God my dad was there and he's like you need to do this, don't do that or whatever. Cuz I know like knife technique but you can't train because he's like just let me do it. No. I need to do this. It'd be stuff
Mm.
like that.
Mm. Yeah.
So, yup. That's probably what I would say I look forward to the most.
You
What
feel
I
comfortable in the kitchen?
so all right, so like for example, all right, today, right?
Mm.
Today I was like no one was making breakfast. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna freaking go make something to eat. So I was like, yo, y'all want French toast? And they were like, yes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make some coffee. We didn't have milk. So I was like, okay, we can't make French toast or coffee without milk.
Mhm.
Because I'm extra and I drink lattes now. So
Ugh,
yeah, suck my dick. But anyway,
unbelievable.
you know, before I was rudely interrupted. No, it's like-
Who
but
would let this guy in?
what do you mean?
I
What
know
do you
that shit
mean
was
by
offensive.
that?
I know that shit was offensive. I know that shit was offensive coming from somebody who don't
What
even
do
drink
you
coffee.
mean? I'm like,
I ain't
nigga.
never had coffee before in my life. I know that shit hurt.
Uh, that's that nigga in the back of the class. I know you ain't talking. But
That's funny.
it's cause like, okay, so there's this cafe around the corner that's like I had tried their latte once. And since that day, I've just been like, I'm going to be a latte connoisseur. And if your latte is trash, you do not get the golden star from me. Like you care about my opinion, but still.
Mhm.
So far, no one has passed except for that place.
Interesting.
Yeah, not even close. But so I was gonna make breakfast, right? And this happens all the time, like all the time. Josh, let's say
Mhm.
you're at your house, right? At your parents' house.
Mhm.
And so you start cooking. Does everyone leave the kitchen or are they just kind of in the kitchen with you while you're cooking?
They just randomly appear to start cooking at the same time and do whatever they wanna do when I start cooking.
Do they ever like take it from you? Are you cooking for the family?
Usually for me,
Okay.
But if I'm cooking for the family, yeah, sometimes they'll be there too.
Do they ever just start helping, like, or like take over a bit, where it's like
They start making like comments and
judgment?
certain stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Where you're just
they just
like,
start backseating.
that's nice, but like, yes, exactly. Like, I didn't ask for the backseat driver. So,
Yeah.
like this morning, I was trying to make the French toast, right?
Mm.
So then not only was it like, oh, um, here's like 50 ways of how you're doing this wrong on making French toast, or like, I don't do that. It's always like that one where it's like, I don't necessarily do that. It's like, I didn't ask.
Yeah, I did not ask. Why are you
Um,
even here?
yeah, because it's like no one was making breakfast till I stepped in. I'm making breakfast for the fam. Can I have the
Yeah.
kitchen? And then it's like, so what'll happen though, this is what's funny. They'll take it. They'll kind of like take it and like start doing it themselves. So then I'm like, okay, I'll just go do something else. And
Mhm.
then as soon as I start walking away, they're like, well, weren't you gonna cook? And I'm like,
Ooh, man.
anymore? Like,
Don't
didn't
make me
you
throw
just
this hot
like,
oil at you, man.
didn't you just
Bruh.
like take it over right quick though? Like, how am I supposed to do it and you do it in the kitchen?
Well,
Like,
obviously, since you wanted to do it, I guess I'm not.
Yeah.
that's the main thing. But I'm like, so I'm wrong because you I.
Oh, so annoying. Yeah.
But yeah, because I want to see, like, to me, there's probably gonna be all them niggas in the comments like, this nigga finna waste money. But like, Shokugeki no Soma, right?
Uh-huh.
You gotta do the experiments in the kitchen, bro. I don't care who you are. If you're not doing the whole like, I want to see if this bit tastes good, and you just throw like two random things together, like something that sounds like it'd be good, and it's like this junk. Like if you're not doing that, bro, you're not trying to get better at cooking.
Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Like
Spend
I
a
just
day
want
just
to,
making
yeah, just
recipes
spend a
and trying
day.
stuff.
Like I made this sauce. It's kind of dope. It's got the sauce because like I'm a pasta fanatic.
Bro.
Pasta's not good without sauce, and if you can only make like tomato sauce, I'm just gonna go get some freaking ragu. Like no.
Bro, that is another thing that like I love about like moving out is like I used to do like test recipes and then it winds up cooking for the family. I'm like, dude, my test experiments is not for something for you to eat. Pause off. Don't touch my food.
Pause off.
Now I gotta like I remember I was trying to perfect my stir fry noodles because I think my stir fry noodle game is trash compared to my grandma's. So I'm trying to beat her. But
So I'm
you know,
trying to beat her. Okay.
yeah. And all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, you cooking for the family?" I'm like, "Oh, you wrong? Cuz you is wrong cuz I'm not cooking for you. Stop." And so then I have to wind up I'm sitting here trying to get some cornstarch, this blah blah blah, and then oh, we don't like noodles without meat. Where's the meat, Josh? So I'm like, "Bro, all right."
Make it your damn self.
I was literally gonna say that, but I just grabbed some like bone like bone in chicken wings and then just figure out a recipe. And then it's like I'm not cooking for you. So I can't even like test out recipes when I'm there. So like when I'm here and by myself, I can spend a whole day perfecting recipes. Just like that. I don't need you to walk in and because I don't want you to take it the wrong way. I'm trying to test out stuff. I'm not trying to cook for you.
Unbelievable.
I understand.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
I feel you. Yeah, like it's like, dog, don't touch my cooking.
Damn.
No, I understand. Like that's really how it feels, bro. Because you're like, nigga.
Yeah.
if you
What are you doing?
if you can find a where on the stream that I asked, that would be great.
Yeah.
But I'd say like that's probably the thing that I look forward to the most. Now the thing that I do not want to deal with the most, 100% is that motherfucking homesickness.
Oh, yeah. It's
'Cause I
gonna
think
kick
that's
in,
the
bruh.
like the biggest gut punch of all time.
Woo, it's gonna
Like
kick in.
that's like the age gut punch.
Yep.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the easy one.
low key.
But it's like the move out gut punch. I feel like that one's gonna be like, dang, I got nobody. I like
Yep, it's all on you.
it's all on you. Oh, just
Yep.
like freaking like Minecraft Pocket Edition death noise.
Golly, dog. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So
So I think that we've been here for long enough.
Yes,
Is
sir.
what I'd
yeah,
say.
that's it.
Sir.
So, anything you guys would like to end this episode off with or leave with the people listening?
Appreciate all the support, bro. Try to be more present minded in the stuff that you take for granted, because trust me, nigga, it might not be there the next day.
Oh, facts.
Josh?
What he said.
All right.
I ain't got
Make
nothing
sure
else.
y'all keep
I know we's always
make
have
sure y'all
those.
keep supporting the business as usual. Support's been astounding recently. Hope y'all continue to do so. And with that,
Come on, bro. Somebody get my nigga to 50. Like,
it's I ain't uploaded.
you see the channels at the bottom, okay? So if you ever
Yeah,
click
y'all
on
kill him
Power
on
Talks,
YouTube.
if you click on the Hunter Vanguard, okay, on YouTube, and then you go there and you subscribe, or even if you just went there to go look at something, you might have went there and been like, wow, these niggas whack. You just gotta scroll down, like literally not even like a whole scroll, like half, bro. Like half a scroll. My nigga's at 49, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
I ain't uploaded in like a month. It's not
I
worth
don't
it.
care.
But you
I
got
don't care.
videos, dog.
But you're
People can
no.
binge.
He with us.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be
He's with
fire.
us. So I'm like, bro, there's no excuse. I
No
don't care.
excuse.
I don't care if this nigga ain't uploaded in 6 years. If he's with us, then that
What
means
the
he's active doing
fuck?
something.
Round it up,
No,
bro.
like think about it. Like if you're with us and you're making videos with us, you're doing something. So if they're like, well,
True.
he's not active, right? I don't care.
And you
know he's
streaming?
active. And
I
he
am
streams.
I am
Matter of
streaming.
fact, let me
Can you kill
go,
one?
let me go see this first.
It's at
because
47.
wait,
Come
47
on,
what?
brothers.
Oh no, that's
Sisters.
young. Come on, bro. Just
It's
get
that
this man to
simple.
50. I ain't even
It's
asking
free.
for that much. I'm asking you for one.
Yeah, it's free, bro.
It's free, nigga. What is free in the world? Nothing except for this. Support is free.
That's all it is.
They make us have to threaten you like from last time.
No, not again. Not your fucking legs. Don't make me take them again. Don't make me take them again.
That made me NBA Finals, you, bro.
Whoa. his
all
pronouns
fun
are,
and games
his
till a nigga
pronouns are
say
they
NBA
them
Finals.
because he's not that guy.
Feel like
Dang.
Chris Paul.
But yeah,
Chris Paul.
I'll see y'all later.